Oh, that night sucked. A couple of big old squillards last night. Couple of 40 knotters. Oh, I had to get up for them. Man, it sucked. Anchorage got super rolly, and we had the anchor alarm on and we didn't budge, but oh man, she was a bit of rolly. Don't really need 40 knots when it's midnight, and then you go back to bed and you're all good, and then it blows 40 knots again at about 3 o'clock in the morning. Oh, looks like someone had a bit of mischief though. That boat was on the inside of us last night. They must have picked up anchor and moved into the deeper water. They were pretty close to the reef. Everyone else seems to be in their spot though. I think we might have to go somewhere. There's too many people here.
Good morning. We've had some pretty overcast days lately, and last night and all yesterday there was cloud coverage, so our batteries are suffering a little bit this morning. So we thought we might go out on an adventure and take you to a pretty cool place and show you a little bit of a life on Nandji.
Well, let's get the anchor up. It's going to take ages, I reckon, because it was 40 knots last night.
Yeah, we had some really strong gusts come through, even probably like 3 times, 3 separate occasions, so it was quite squally last night.
Sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's super rolly.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get out of here. It's going to take a while, I think, to get the anchor up, wash it all down.
Alright, let's get into it. We got the anchor up. I had to drive up and over it to pull it out of the ground, but she's up and we're off. We got a big old nasty cloud brewing on the horizon here, and hopefully we can get into our anchorage before we get smoked by it. That would be very nice. I mean, it's choppy in here. Like, Langkawi, the ocean of Langkawi is normally super flat and calm, but yeah, we're bouncing around a fair bit today. I think it might be a combination of the wind and all the boats that are coming through this little channel here. Welcome back, tourists. Jesus Christ.
Whilst this year has us currently stuck in Langkawi, Malaysia, it has provided us with a great time to sit back and reflect on our journey thus far. In the 8 years Benita and I have been together, we have shared some amazing experiences. Since moving on to a sailboat, our adventures have taken us far and wide, but the real journey is just about to begin. After living in a bus and travelling Australia for 2 years, we then sold everything and packed up my old Holden station wagon and drove to the other side of Australia to move on to Nandji. Relishing in our new way of life on the water, many lessons were learned fast, including that small part of learning how to sail. We've since taken Nandji over 10,000 nautical miles and we have our sights firmly set on sailing around the world.
Double fans!
Nandji is no luxury vessel and we have heavily relied on Mother Nature for water to feed us and bathed in the ocean for years.
So today I'm going to start building the rudder.
We've had to complete extensive boat repairs and upgrades and have been challenged in ways we could not have expected.
We got knocked down there, probably past 60 degrees.
Through our passion for sailing, we've been able to travel to some far-out remote communities and inundate ourselves in a different way of life. We've witnessed spectacular cultural displays and we will never forget this secret men's dance in Papua New Guinea. We've been welcomed by so many beautiful people along the way and have always tried to help out where we can. The people we have met has made our experiences richer and they will continue to impact our views on life.
Our explorations of the ocean and nature has given us some amazing memories and has allowed us to witness some of the coolest creatures this world has to offer. Travelling and exploring is our way of life. Thanks to Nandji, we've been able to take our home to some stunning locations that are vastly different from our home countryside of South Australia. Never in my wildest dreams would I have imagined that I would climb an active volcano that was spitting lava, spend weeks on end anchored in such beauty without seeing another soul, even taking Yosh to some of the best waves in the world where he went chasing those elusive barrels. Together we have steadily grown stronger and closer than ever before. For now the world has gone a little crazy, but we feel extremely fortunate and lucky to be in a safe and beautiful place. Our lives are about to change forever as we start our biggest adventure yet. We got to our little anchorage here and we have clothes on because we have an announcement to make to you guys, and it's probably the biggest one that we've ever done so far. So
yeah, we wanted to look good.
Yeah. Like, this year's been so crazy. It's been surreal and full of surprises, and
yeah, I guess everyone's year got flipped upside down, and whatever plans they did have totally changed. I know ours have changed multiple times now. Whatever plans we try to make just keeps changing again, but we do have a plan now, which is really good.
We're having a baby. We're pregnant, so Nandji's about to have another little crew member on board.
Wow. Look at it go. Yeah,
we're so over the moon and excited, and yeah, just thrilled for this next chapter of the journey.
Yeah, it's so good. I'm gonna be a dad.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a mum.
Yeah, it's super exciting for us. We've always wanted to have boat babies. And,
yeah.
Sure enough, this year our sailing plans have changed, and you know, being in lockdown, just keeping busy and.
Yeah. So we always wanted to, like, we've been wanting to have a child for like the last few years, but our sailing plans have kind of been planned around that, and we wanted to cross the Indian Ocean like child-free to get to South Africa, and we were going to have a child once we reached South Africa, but obviously that's changed, and
you can't really plan these things though. You can plan to have a baby as much as you like, but if it happens or not is a total different scenario.
Yeah, and so I guess we sort of thought, oh, we'll just try, and we weren't expecting to get pregnant straight away. We have, you know, it's not always easy for people, and we didn't know how we would go, and we just fell pregnant straight away like that. And
I'm a stud. I'm potent.
But it was like, I took a pregnancy test, and it was negative. And then I thought, oh, okay. And I waited a few days. I felt like I was pregnant. I think I kind of knew. And then I took another pregnancy test that was negative. And then a few days after that, I thought, oh, might as well, I'll just try one more time. And it was the faintest positive, but it was positive. And it was like late at night. I think Yosh was up in the cockpit watching like a movie or something. And I just like opened up the toilet door. I'm like, I'm pregnant. Yosh's like, what? And like,
pee on another one.
Yeah. Because it was so faint, Yosh didn't quite believe it. He was like, no, you can't be. And I'm like, look, this pregnancy test tests your hormone levels, and the only reason why you would have the hormone that it's testing for is if you were pregnant. It can't be wrong if it's positive.
Yeah.
You know? And
so I did quite a bit of Googling, and sure enough, if it's, no matter how faint that little line is, you're preggers.
Yeah, but Yosh kept making me do more tests, like just to check, like every week, and every week the positive just got stronger and stronger and stronger. It's like after like 6 of them, he's like, yeah, okay.
All right, yeah, you're preggers.
It's just so surreal, like,
yeah.
Oh, it was crazy, wasn't it?
It was really crazy. And then like then we went to the doctor, and I'm like, can you like do some sort of check here, you know, like make sure she's preggers?
And he's like, well, if you did a pregnancy test, exactly what I said, and it's positive,
yeah, you're pregnant. They're like, you sure, man?
Yeah.
Like, that's it, you're definitely preggers.
Yeah. So I've had a lot of like appointments and stuff here in Malaysia, and it's been awesome. I found a really nice doctor and everything. So yeah, it's been very good. We're still unsure about where we're going to have this baby. I guess that'll come up in following episodes. We have some really big decisions to make and a lot of things to weigh up. Yeah. And yeah, we're just exploring our options and keeping an eye on the world and trying to make the best decision for Marley, for Nandji, for us, for the baby, and for our family as well. So that's what we're trying to work out.
Yeah, we just take it day by day for now and just try to put plans in motion, and that's all we can do really, because the world changes so much, so there's so much uncertainty, we can't really plan too far ahead, which is difficult, but that's the way the world is these days.
That's how it is, so yeah. Hope you are as excited as we are, like, it's going to be so awesome.
It's going to be a great little adventure.
Yeah.
Why don't we get a saddle and we could strap Bubs on Marley?
Oh my God. We're trying to work out how can Marley be useful.
So at the moment he does sweet FA. He's good for nothing. Oh, you're alright, mate.
Yeah. Well, that's the big news, guys. We hope you're as excited as we are. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, it's so good. But yeah, we might just take off our clothes now since the news is done. Get back to normal boat life. Yeah, we'll take the whip to the beach, eh?
Yeah, let's go for an adventure.
Yeah.